All right, what's up, everybody? This is Derica, and I have my sister Marlena with me. And guess what we're gonna be talking about, y'all? We're gonna be talking about perseverance.
Perseverance.
So, what do you see? What is your definition of perseverance? Like, how do you see? What is it for you?
Perseverance is basically more so understanding that you have a mission or a purpose and the difficulty associated with it, and knowing that the outcome may be delayed, but it won't be denied.
I like that. But you know what Webster said? They said, let me get my stuff together. Steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in success. So, in your life, what have you done? Like, what situation can you give the people that help you perseverance and move and elevate to where you are now?
First, perseverance has to be actually a discipline, a practice, something that you practice daily. In actuality, if you are waking up, you're working on your mission, your purpose, your goals to do better, become a better mother, father, sister, or brother, you're showing a level of perseverance because you have difficulties in those processes. And so once you're able to say, hey, it's a process, and we tend to, like we talked about earlier, look at the result. Everybody wants a result, and
everybody wants to get the end result.
Right.
End result.
I want the big house.
Yeah. But you got to put in that work.
To
get the big house.
And that work can also be uncomfortable and take you out of your comfort zone. But in actuality, you know what you want and what you're deserving of. So you have to show that level of perseverance that's going to take you to the next level and allow you to have patience in the midst of you reaching your goals.
Yeah, so earlier we were talking about, I asked you to, well, I didn't ask you, you just wrote down it on your own. But thank you for challenging me to do this video and come out and just persevere and do this, because I'll give a little background with me. So for 10 years, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't believe in myself. I tried meditating, and my mind was just everywhere. Like, it was all over the place. But people always like, you persevered. Like, every little goal that I would achieve, I would be so happy. Like, I'll say one with my GPA. Girl, I had a real sucky GPA in college, and it was like a 0.8. I was like, how am I going to come back from this? Y'all have a 2.2 now, and I'm so happy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get that 3.0, get into nursing school, and just do it. So that right there is perseverance. I kept going, kept studying, kept just putting myself out there, kept getting outside of my comfort zone and not staying stuck. Yeah. So I persevered through that. So I'm actually excited. There's another thing we were talking about earlier. You were saying the words that are compatible with perseverance. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I actually was basically directed more so to say, think about what actually are some characteristics that go hand in hand with actually having perseverance. And a few of them are faith, self-confidence, resilience, and patience, and willpower. And the most important of all to me is the willpower, the ability to say, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it regardless of what's going on in life. And once you have willpower, you know that you have faith. And then once you have faith, everything else will fall into place. And we can't do anything alone. So it's other powers, it's other support systems that we have to surround ourselves with, and actually to be able to enforce and activate perseverance, because everyone has perseverance, but you have to actually activate that power. And if you don't activate that power, it's going to sit inside of you. So you have to activate it, acknowledge it, and say, hey, I'm going to use this. I am capable of doing anything that comes my way. And next thing you know, you're moving within the process, and the process turns into results, and your hardships turns into smiles and memories, and a source of help in the future.
Preacher. Come on,
no preacher, just a vessel.
Come on, vessel. You let him use you. Let him use it. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Thank you.
Okay, so for me, another example for me was the Navy experience. So,
the Navy.
So I've always, I was like, I'm going to go to the Navy. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to just do it. And I was like, I had to go through that just to get to where I am now, because I got there and I was like, oh shit, is this something I really want? Excuse my language. I was like, is this something I really, really want? Like, how on God's grace. So I failed at that. I came back and I was just depressed for like a year.
She used the wrong word. Fail. Fail does not exist in greatness.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's an experience.
It was a minor
experience
setback.
to know that you shouldn't make that same action again. It's a learning experience. Failure doesn't exist in your process. Remember that, folks. Go ahead, sis. Continue.
So that was a minor setback for me, and I was like depressed for like a year and a half, trying to run after everybody and trying to be like, they're doing this, why come I'm not doing this? Or they here and why am I still here? But I was like, it's everybody's own journey. Like when it's our time, it's our time. It's nobody can take that away from us. Once it's given to us, it's given.
You had a good point there. In life, we do a lot of comparison, and we learn about comparison and competition. More so not by our choice, but within life, even in growing up. You know, you talk about the winners and losers, first place, second place. Take comparison out of your journey. Take competition out of your journey, and work on being your best self. And this is really actually what you're about, you know.
Yeah.
You know, being enlightened when it comes to being your better self. And your better self will allow you to have peace, self-confidence, love, and growth.
Yes, because let me tell you, I would have not done this podcast. I'm telling you, I would have been like, I'm not doing that. I'm just talking. I'm not about to record myself. I'm not doing that at all. You got the wrong one. Sorry. And like now I see all my friends like they're like, what are you doing now? I was like, I'm still in school. They're like, oh, you're still in school? I'm like, yeah, and it's
perseverance.
I was like, it's not your choice. It's not your journey. It's mine. So let me live it the best way I know how to live it and keep moving and learning my lessons and going through my experiences.
That is so true. You know, don't let judgment take you off your course.
Oh,
a lot of people will judge you and give information that is not invalid information to your life.
Yep, that's true. And you'll be sitting there like, did I really just take some information from somebody that don't know me from a can of paint implement it into my life when I knew what I was doing, how I was doing it, why I was doing it, how I was going to get there? It's just like, I like this conversation. This is a really good one. Anything else you want to talk about?
I actually did. The most important thing is doing small things takes no effort. Agreed. Everyone can agree. If it's small, we'll be the first one to do it. But doing big things takes effort, big effort, and that's where your perseverance comes in. You gotta tap into it, you know, and know that it's in you, and you have the power and the ability to do everything that you desire, no matter circumstances. Everybody has circumstances. They have difficulties and issues that are unimaginable to any other person, but it's their experience and it's within their course to do. But know that you got power. You got to activate it and watch amazing things happen.
Yeah, and basically like my little motto is faith, willpower, and what's the other one? I like to say it at the end of my podcast. Faith that you can believe, and willpower to do it, and free will to say yes or no. So everybody has those three things. You have faith, you have willpower, and you have free will. Because without free will, you can't do nothing. Like you can just get all these downloads and
have a whole bunch of roboting.
Yep, just like you can just do it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anything else? You want to wrap this up, sister?
Wrap this up. Okay, so this is the conclusion. This is the part that we're gonna give you that push through your week. And it goes a little something like this.
Hey.
In conclusion, what is adversity for most will be an accomplishment for a person that practices and activates the power of perseverance. Plug into it. Use it. Do something amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, thank you. You just took me out of my comfort zone. Like, really, you just pushed me. You just made me feel really good.
All right. I'll see you sooner than later.
Yes.
Everyone have a great week, a great day, and do your best at all times. Later.
Peace.